What's up, you guys? How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl Abby. So back in the business series, we're doing the part 4 of the business series. This is actually a very much requested video on how you can create your own online store. So maybe you have a business and you need to create a website for your business using Shopify. This video is for you. So I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how you can create your own online websites from scratch without having any experience whatsoever. So before we go right into the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so by clicking the red button and the bell icon to get notifications for when I post. You don't want to miss out on all the sweet jazz, do ya? No? Okay, so please kindly subscribe. Thank you so much. And also, if you have any questions or suggestions for me at all, please comment in the comment section below. I would really appreciate that. If you also missed out on the other videos in the business series, I'm going to be putting the links below so you can find them right down in the description bar. So now, without any further ado or talking too much, let me just get my laptop and then we can start working on the websites. Before you can start selling on Shopify, obviously you need to create an account and you get 14 days free trial, no credit card required at all. So you have enough time to try out the platform and see if that's what you want or if it's like really it's going to be convenient for you. So let's start by creating a free account. So just use a free trial. So enter your email address and then you get started. Obviously, it's going to ask you to enter a password. So it's going to ask for a store name. So the store name is obviously going to be the name of your brand. Yeah, we're just going to go with Z Fashion or something. So you click on Create Store. And then this is where you enter your details, so your name and your address and stuff. So this is what the main feed of your Shopify account is going to look like at the moment because we haven't done anything yet. So I'm going to be taking you through the step-by-step guide on how to start creating. Before we actually create the website, we need to familiarize ourselves with the platform on its own. So we need to familiarize ourselves with the features on Shopify, and also we need to set up some things before we can go ahead and start creating the online store. So here we have settings. So you can go to settings and then there's different things that you need to do. There's general, which is obviously the full details of your store. There's location. This is where you put your address, plans and permissions, payments. This is where you set up payments. So when we're going to be paying to you, this is where you can set up your payments and put in your card details and stuff. Notifications, store languages. So maybe you want your store to have multiple languages. This is where you set that up. Checkout. So if you want to customize your online checkout process, this is where you set that up as well. And there's so many things: the shipping, billing, the legal pages. So privacy policy, customers thingy. So make sure that you have all of this for your website. So there's a template already on Shopify that you can use, and then you can just customize that to suit your store. So make sure you have all these templates created because it's very important that you have them in your store, and also include a shipping policy. So maybe you say 3 to 5 business days shipping, blah blah blah. So just fill in your shipping policy and everything like that. So you save that once you're done. So let's go back. I'm going to be doing a whole video on how to set up shipping for your Shopify store. Now let's go back to home and we start with, let me just show you, this is where your orders, whenever you get orders, this is where you set them in your about checkouts. When maybe someone gets to checkout and they decide I can't be bothered, or they don't have the money, or the shipping is expensive, or for any reason, whatever. So this is where you see the details of whoever has reached checkout, so you can send them an email to not forget their baskets. Products. So this is where we enter all our inventory. I assume you have your inventory now and you've taken photographs of your products and stuff. So this is where we'll enter them. So let's try and enter some products for now. Let's add some products now. I want to do this before I actually create the actual store because it's going to help to arrange the page better. For example, let's say black dress. Let's say black bodycon dress. That's the name, that's the title of our item. So in the description, enter the description of the item. So this is where you enter the what it's like, the material that's been used, and enter any other information that you think might be useful to your buyers. So we can just say black bodycon dress, perfect for parties. And you can just say 100% polyester or something like that. I don't know. I'm just making this up at this moment. You can also include and say, oh, check our size guide, and then enter, model information and things like that. And media, this is where you add pictures of your products. So obviously you have the full picture, detailed pictures, and things like that. So let me just use some random picture that I saved from Google. I'm just going to include that here. So I've added a picture. Obviously, if you have more media, then you can add the media and then enter the price. So how much is your dress? How much are you selling it for? So you, let's say for example, it's £50. And you can type in a compare price. So maybe you want to hold sales on your store, and you want that to be set up on your page. You can say maybe the compare ads price would be £40. So it could come up as £40 on sale, and then cost per item. So if you are registered for VAT, then you need to tick the charge tax on this product box. If you're not registered, please do not click on this, because you might have, you might end up with some debts later on when you eventually get a VAT, or when you eventually are VAT registered. So if you're not VAT registered, you just uncheck this, and then you can enter the cost per item. Only you can see this, by the way. No one else can see this. So maybe you bought the item for £25, and then Shopify will automatically calculate it for you and say this is your profit margin, which is 50%, and then your actual profit is 25% for when you want to set up your, taxing later on. Let's just charge tax on these products for now. So your inventory. So this is where you keep stock of your items, your inventory. So how many products do you have and stuff. And then you can have an SKU. So this is the stock keeping unit. So this helps you to recognize your products, and just like the whole, when you go to stores, they have these codes on them, so you know what item is what. So let's say for example, we can just say BBD 2001. So once you type that, Shopify will automatically calculate the the SKU for all the products that you add. So yeah, tick on track quantity as well, because you want Shopify to track it for you. Whenever you sell an item, it's gonna automatically like reduce the number. So maybe you have 5 items in stock. When you sell one, it's gonna automatically reduce to 4. So you just let Shopify do the work for you. And then quantity. So how many of the items do you have? So let's say we have 5 dresses in stock now. So you're gonna enter that. This is a physical product. If it's a digital product, then you uncheck that. And then the weight. So, I assume you have your scale already somewhere, and then you can weigh your item. This is obviously to help you calculate shipping rates at checkout. So it's not compulsory, but it's usually nice to do that. Let's just assume that weight is 0.58 kg. Just type that in. This is for customs information. So maybe you have the HS code, harmonized system code, by for different countries at their border office. If you don't have any, then you can just like look online for the HS code for whatever country. This is not compulsory either, but it helps you to calculate duties and stuff. And then variants. So maybe you have like different sizes of the dress. So you can choose the option size, and then you enter all the sizing that you have: 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. Oops, sorry. 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. Maybe you have different colors as well. You can add another option. So you click here, type on add option, then color. Maybe you have it in black, you have it in blue, you have it in red. So that way, when people want the different colors, they can just click and you can just select them from a drop down list. So this is where all the variants are. As you can see, we have size 6 in black, size 6 in blue, size 6 in red, and then the price for each one. And then obviously the quantity. So you can say maybe there's 2 of the blue one, there's 3 of the blue one, and you can see here on the SKU, you can see it's numbered all the SKUs for you automatically. So we have that. Let's just save that for now. So obviously you just repeat the process continuously as you add your products. So let's go to collections real quick. So collections is basically where you group your items. So say you're selling different kinds of items. You're selling dresses, trousers, shoes, tops. So you can create a collection for them so that it can be easy for your buyers to find them on your website. So click on create collection, and let's say this collection is going to be called dresses. And then it's optional to add a description, and you can manually add the products to the collection one by one, or you can actually do the automatic um or you can add them automatically. So if this is where we use the conditions, so product tag is equal to, let's say, dresses. Add another condition, product tag is equal to bodycon. So whenever people type this on your website, so maybe they want to search for an item, whatever the type dress is, a bodycon dress, whatever it is, the item will come up. So let's say any condition, actually any condition, yeah, that's fine. And we can add a cover image. It's usually nice to have a cover image. So let's find an image of a dress and then add that as a cover image for our collection. Save that. Then we create another collection and say trousers. And then just repeat the process. Now we have our collections. Let's go back to products real quick. So let's edit this product again. So now that obviously we've created the collections, it's going to be on home page. Yeah, so also guys, I wanted to mention that tags. Let's make sure to create tags. So anytime people come on our website, they're able to find the product. So they can just search. So whenever they search any of these words, the outfits will come up or the products will come up. So what product type is it? It's a dress. So obviously, once you type in product type as dress, it's gonna come up in the dresses collection. So let's make it active so we can see it on our websites. And then just keep adding more products. Add as many products as you can. So now that we're done with that, we go to customers. So customers, this is where you will find your people that have signed up to your newsletter through emails. If you already have a mailing list, then you can just click on import customers. Then you can import your CSV file. And then you can just add customers manually as well, but make sure that you have people's permissions to be able to use their details or their data. Analytics, this is where your analytics are, your insights. So how many store sessions you have, what's the conversion rate, how many returning customers you have, etc. Marketing is for email. So this is where you find templates to send email out to your customers. So once you have your mailing list and you've imported that, you can easily send emails to your customers about any offers or discounts or sales, things like that. You can also use third-party marketing apps like Seguno, SMS Bump, Omnisend. It's that simple, honestly. Just install them and start working on them. And then discounts. Let me show you how you can create a discount. So you can create automatic discounts. So this is like a discount that will automatically apply at checkout. So maybe you want to give your customers a site-wide offer of like 30% off. You can create an automatic discount and just name that, let's say, Valentine's Day offer, and then you can either do percentage, a fixed amount, or buy something get something. So the discount value, let's say discount value is 20%, and then you can decide to apply it to all the products, a specific collection or specific products. So whenever people actually buy anything and they get to checkout, the 20% discount is automatically applied at checkout. You can also choose a minimum purchase amount. So maybe when people spend £40 on more or more, they get 20% off. Or minimum quantity items. So maybe if they purchase 2 items, they get 20% off. Things like that. You set a date as well. So you can set a start date. If it has an end date, that's fine. You can set an end date. So maybe you want the offer to run on for like a week, then you can set it to run for a week. That's fine. And then you save it. So let's try the discount code. So maybe you want to create a discount code. for your first time customers. You can just say first 20. So, and then you can use a percentage or a fixed amount, or you can offer free shipping, buy one get one free, blah blah blah. So a discount value will be 20%. It's up to you what value you want to set, by the way. And then, does it apply to all the products, a specific collection? Maybe you just want to put discounts on your dresses or skirts and stuff. Minimum requirements, maybe if they say spend a certain amount, blah blah blah. Customer eligibility, so do you want it to be for everyone or a specific group of customers? Usage limits, so how many times can people use this discount? Is a limit to one use per customer, so one time use only. So maybe if they use it one time, they don't have to use it, or they will not get to use it another time. Again, with date, you can set your date. If you want it to be continuous, then you can do that. Once you're done, you click on save. So you have your discount code, and now you can share your code with everyone. So before you go ahead and actually, work on the theme, I want to show you guys something real quick. I want to, so we go to pages. So this is where you create your pages. So maybe you want to enter some information like your returns policy, shipping policy, your sizing guide, contacts information, etc. So you go to pages and then click on add page, and then we can start creating our pages. So let's say the first one is sizing charts. So this is where your sizing information will be. So you enter all your sizing information: UK6, UK8, UK10. This is just an example, by the way. This is not what a standard sizing chart looks like. Well, this is where you enter all your sizing information, enter everything. You have options to insert tables, insert image, whatever it is that you want to do with your sizing chart, do that. And then once you're done, you just save it. Just save it. And then you go ahead and create more pages. So once you're done creating your pages, let's quickly go to navigation. So navigation is where your menu is. So we have the main menu, we have the footer menu, which is obviously going to be at the bottom. So let's click on footer menu. Let's add some menus to the footer. Let's add our size chart. Go to pages and then enter size charts. Add that. So you see why it's important that you create your pages before you can start creating your online store, because you need all of these things to be done before you actually start creating the store. So you can add more menus. Maybe you want to add some links and etc. Your social media links, things like that. You can add that. Let's go to main menu real quick. So main menu, obviously there's going to be the home button, there's catalog, which is going to be your products. So you can change that to shop. Let's add another menu. Let's add our, I don't created an about us, have I? Okay, let's add returns and exchange, and then you click on link, and then go to pages where you find the pages that you've created, and then you click on refunds policy. So you add that. Continue to add as much as you want. It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to add a collection, maybe you want a particular collection to be up there, you can type in, let's say we want to add the dresses collection on the main menu. So you click on the link again, click on collections, and then pick dresses from your list of collections and add. So you just continue to do that. It's on to, it's up to you how many stuff you want to have on your main menu. Save. So that's navigation done. Domains. So domains is obviously your .com or .co.uk websites. I'm sorry, your basically your URL, your store address. Um, if you haven't got a domain already, I'm expecting that you should purchase. I would say you should purchase a domain. You can get from GoDaddy, 123reg, etc. I've made a video on how you can create a domain name and register your domain account. If you haven't seen the video, the link will be in the description bar below. I'll also put it on the screen for you guys to see. So once you have your domain, you've created your domain, you now go to connect existing domain. So this is where you add your domain. So let's say we say zfashions.com. This is not an existing domain, it's just something. And then you click on next. Let me see. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try. So yeah, once you enter your domain, click on that, and then it's going to ask you to connect your domain, and then you click on view instructions. And then this is where you read the instructions on how to connect your domain. So there's a video that can tell you what to do. To be honest, it's actually not complicated at all. You can set it up on your own without having to, find someone to do that for you. So they have all the information, the instructions. There's a video as well that you can follow. So once you're done doing that, once you're done connecting your domain, that's fine. Let's check preferences real quick. So this is going to be the title of your store. So let's say Z Fashion. And then you can add the tagline. So what's your store about? So when people Google you, the name comes up and then they can say the tagline. So this is what your store is about. You can just say an online boutique for women. Just an example. And then social sharing image. So you can use this, you can say you can add your logo as a social sharing image. So anytime you post your URL link anywhere, that's the image that will come up. So let's use an example and use our logo. So we're going to be using our logo for this. It's up to you whatever you want to use. Facebook pixel, you have to set up Facebook for this. So to set up Facebook, let me show you that real quick. Oops. Let me save that. All right, to set up Facebook, just click on set up Facebook. I assume that you have a Facebook page for your business already. If you haven't got one, then please go and create one. And you need a business account, a business manager account. If you haven't seen the video on how I did that, I'll put the link below. So I talked about how to create a business ad account, connect your, create a Facebook page, connect your Instagram page to your Facebook page. So the purpose of doing this is obviously to be able to sell your products on Instagram and on Facebook. So it's basically going to create an e-commerce platform for you. So this is where you connect your Facebook. So you connect your Facebook account here, and then it's going to tell you what to do. Connect your account, connect your business manager, your ad accounts for when you want to create ads and stuff, and just do all of that. I'm not going to be doing that for this video because my Facebook page is already connected to a Shopify store. So let's go back real quick. So yeah, that's that about setting up Facebook. Let's go back to the online store. Right. So now let's go into customizing our website. So there's so many themes that come on Shopify. If you have someone who's created a website for you, and they've created a template or a theme for you, you can go ahead and click on upload theme and then upload your theme. But Shopify has some free themes here, and then they have paid ones. So whenever maybe you want to purchase something that you really really like, then you can go ahead and click on Shopify theme store. But let's explore the free themes. So these are the free themes that come with Shopify. So we have supply, debut, simple, boundless, something cute. So let's go for Brooklyn. Let's see what Brooklyn is all about. Let's add that to theme library. You actually have the option of checking out, like of trying out different themes. Maybe you like one, maybe you've tried one out and you don't really like it, then you can try out another one. You just play around with different themes and then you can pick whichever one you really want. So let's start, sorry. So let's start with Brooklyn. So click on customize. And there you go. So this is what it's typically going to look like. Yes, this is what our website is typically going to look like. And then you can start to customize it to fit what you really want. Maybe you want to change the colors or the texts and stuff. So let's start with the home page. So this is the home page. And let's go to header. So as you can see, the name has come up here. It says Z Fashion. But if you don't want the name to show or you want to show your logo, you can go ahead and upload your logo. So we can change the main menu. You can change the main menu and you can create a whole menu on its own, but we already have a main menu. Remember when we created the menu and stuff? So these are the things that we added to our main menu: home, shop, returns and exchange, contacts, dresses, search. You can edit it if you don't want some things. Maybe you want to take out some things from the list and you want to add something. Click on edit menu and it's going to take you to a new window where you can edit your menu. So our menu is fine the way it is. Let's see, secondary sidebar menu. So that's the footer menu. So this is where the search name is and stuff. So where it says show announcements, so this is the banner that pops up at the top of the screen, like this one right here. So you can type something here. Maybe you want to tell your followers about an offer. So you can type that here. You can say get free shipping on orders over £40. So you can type that on there. So your followers will, so your buyers will see that. You want it to be more legible, you want it to be bright, you want it to be eye-catching. You can change the color. You can change the color of the text as well. It's up to you what you want to do. So that's that about the header. You can click save so you don't miss out on anything, just in case your laptop crashes or something. And then now we go to slideshow. The slideshow is obviously what we're looking at here, this thing right here. So we can change this, the image. You can add an image of whatever item that you're selling. So let's go to free images real quick. Let's find some image that we can use for our banner. So we can use this one. Click on select. And then that's going to come up. So there it is right there. So that's the image is going to be. So whatever image you want to be the main image, the central image. So make sure it's something eye-catching, something intriguing, something that will make your buyers want to see what you're selling. So that's that. And you can just play around with the overlay. It's not very important. The text, so maybe you want it to be at the left side of the screen. You can click on left. I don't know why that is switching, to be honest. So you can come to the left, or you can leave it at the center. Up to you what you want to do. So what do you want to be the heading of your page? You can say fashion for you. That would be there. Your subheading, you can have the subheading. It's up to you if you want to do that. Shop with us, something like that. I'm just coming up with some very, very weird taglines right now. Your shop label. So, shop label. So maybe you want to say shop now. You can now include a link to maybe your products. So you can once you click on, it's where it says button link. Click on that, and then different links will come up. So maybe you want people to go directly to a particular collection. You can type. You can just click on the collection, and then let's say dresses. So it's gonna, anytime people click on the shop button, it will take them straight to dresses. Actually, let me change that. Shop dresses. Yeah. So once you're done with that and you're happy with what you have, you go back and then you can add a second slide. You can add as many slides as you want. So let's say we want to add shoes. And then just like I did the first time, change the heading. Let me show you right now. Let's click on shop now. It's going to take us to the shoes page. So this is where you find the products for shoes and stuff. Right, let's go back to the home page where we were. So we have the slide done. So where it says rich text, so maybe you want to add a text. Maybe you want to say about us. So you can enter your store information. So what is your business about? This is where people will see what your business is about. We are a modern clothing boutique for women across the world. So this is what people see on your about page. Right, let's go back. Now where it says collections list, bear in mind guys that you can actually remove certain collections. Maybe you don't want something to be on your screen. You can just remove it, If you don't want your page to be, your own page to be all clogged up, you can remove some things from there. Maybe you want to remove the collections list, you can remove that. Just have it as you want. It's up to you, absolutely up to you. You can also arrange by moving stuff around, like that. Let's add a new section. Let's go to collection lists because I want all the collections to come up. Select that, and then we can add all our collections in here. So dresses, Add another collection. Shoes. Add another collection. Trousers. So you see the reason why I said you need to have done all of this before you start editing your theme, because it makes it so much easier when you're creating this thing. Because if you haven't created a collection already, then you have to go back and start creating all this. And so make sure you have all of these boxes checked before you start creating your theme. So you can move it to wherever you want it to be on the screen. So I want it to be at the top after About Us, and then you can actually change the name. Change the heading and say um, explore collection. So that's that. Featured products. So maybe you want a particular product to be featured. Maybe you have like a bestseller item that you want people to see. So you can click that from your product selection. Select that. And then you can add some things. Maybe you want the labels, the variance labels. As you can see here, there's the sizing, there's the colors. If you don't want them to be on there, you can uncheck the box. That's fine. Um, you just add it the way you want it to be. Honestly, just edit it and customize it the way you want it to be. So the newsletter, maybe you want people to subscribe to your newsletter. You can add that right here. You can add something catchy and say join the Z squad or something. Maybe you have a hashtag for your business and you join the Z squad. And just write something catchy underneath that will make people want to type in their email and subscribe. Maybe you can tell them get 10% off your first order or something like that. So once we're done with the home page now. We're happy with what we have. Now let's go to. So if you wanna customize page by page, at the moment we just finished the home page. Click on this drop down menu at the top of the screen. You can go to collections pages. So whenever people go to your collections page, this is what they will see. Show collection image. So maybe you want the images to show. Remember the cover image that we made for the collection pages? That's that. Collection sorting. Maybe sort by bestseller, price to low, price to high. Remember when you shop on stores, these things come up. So do that. Enable tag filtering. Maybe you want them to filter by the kind of products, bottoms, jeans, pants. That's fine. And we're done with that. Just keep changing things around. So this is what our websites will be looking like at the moment. I'm actually liking what I'm seeing right now. So work on it, do whatever you want to do with it. So let's go to theme settings. So this is where you can change the colors. Maybe your store or your business has a particular color theme and you want to change the color. You want it to match the theme. So you can change the background color. Maybe you like red, your theme is all about red and stuff. You can change it to red. Since our logo is black and gold, let's do something here. So let's use a black background. You can change all the colors, just keep changing to your taste, to what you like, what you want. So this is what it will look like because we're going for the black and gold color. This is what it will potentially look like. So it's absolutely up to you what colors you want to go for. You can also do like some market research, look at websites similar to yours, look at what you're doing and what's attracting customers on their page. Do that. Typography. So this is where you change your font. If you don't like the font that you have right now, you can actually switch them around, just change stuff around. I'm not going to do that because I like this font the way they are. Social media. So this is where you enter your social media accounts. So the links can be at the bottom of your screen. Sorry guys, I'm too lazy. I'm actually too lazy. uh, oops, Z fashion. So just keep typing in your URL. So put in all your social URLs. And then when people on your website and they want to find your Instagram page, they can just find it there. That. Just keep entering them. Let me show you. So at the bottom of the screen, you'll find them. Can you see them here? So this is where you find your social links at the bottom of the screen. You can decide to bring them up. It's up to you. Like just change them in the footer menu and stuff. Favicon. So If you're seeing this green stuff, this green Shopify bag thing, that's why favicon is called. So for your websites, you need to have it. Well, it's not compulsory, but it's usually nice to have a favicon for your website. So whenever people are on there, they'll see it. So once we're done with our websites and we're happy with what we have, everything is looking good. Take your time with this. Like, you can't do this in one day, to be honest. Yeah, you just keep, trying and trying and just working around with stuff. If you're not happy with your theme, you can switch up the themes and just try another theme until you find something that you want. So we're done creating our website now. Click on publish at the top of the screen and publish. So it says your password is your online store is password protected. It will say that for a new store because obviously it's not published. So you can disable the password. But for you to disable the password, you need to select a plan. So you need to have a Shopify plan. So this is where all the plans are. We have the basic Shopify, we have the Shopify, we have advanced. If you're just starting out and you're just like looking around, you just started a store, you haven't been making so much money yet, then basic Shopify is good for you. And these are basically like all the perks of each plan. So you can choose the basic Shopify plan and just go ahead and start selling your stuff. So let's see what our website looks like now. So here's our website. It's looking nice. It's actually not that bad. Well, this is actually a nice looking website. I'm not gonna lie. So there we are. There's our website all done and dusted. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll be able to learn a thing or two about how to create your own website. Like I said earlier, if you have any questions, please make sure that you ask in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer your questions. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you must just subscribe now. Just do it. It's not gonna cost you anything, is it? Well, thank you as I do so. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still watching it till now, you're a star, you're amazing, and I love you so much. So I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.